Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Mr. Dogboat333, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4000 HoI as Republic of Croatia. In the last video, excuse me, we started getting to work on proclaiming Greater Croatia. So we now have some cores on these areas over here. And actually, we actually have a little war goal against, as our dear Mr. Kev so politely called, Dr. Eggman. And so I'm kind of tempted. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that doesn't seem good, so we'll just ignore that. Yeah. I'll do a quick little save real quick. Actually, I want to wait till we build up some more troops before I do anything. Do radio detection. Just, keep on keeping on. Did we start with this? I don't remember picking it. It doesn't matter too much. Gotta love Albania, a little nation that could. Indeed. Albania is punching over their weight a little bit. So we had 2 years to do this. That's not too bad, actually. Let's go ahead and industrialize Herzegovina. Herzegovina is a territory rich with resources with a population of mainly Croats. Industrializing the area would allow us to help our economy while also getting good relations with local populace, thus killing two birds with one stone. There we go. Free civilian factories. We'll go ahead. We'll work in Bosnia a little bit. Just Herzegovina. And Bosnia is a pretty hype industry for industrialization when it's not caked by landmines. It's true, honestly. Let's reduce reliance on Germany, although I don't think we have much reliance on them anyway. Don't get us wrong, Germany has helped us economically since the establishment of a state, giving funding and so on. However, as much as they help, we can't rely on them forever. But for recent political changes, we cannot only trade with them. Unfortunately, but understandably, Germany might be a bit upset to hear it, so we will tell them in the kindest way possible. We're looking for different trade partners. Yeah, it's not gonna go well. Breakups never do. See, free civilian factories. Let's get working on some military factories, actually. In Srem and Livonia. That's not how you pronounce it, I know. Some farming subsidies. Give me extra monthly manpower. I do like that. Let's do that. While countries such as Russia, Germany, France, and Britain moved away from farming in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, farmers still form the backbone of society in Croatia. However, instead of advocating for industrial society, we must support our nation's great farmers. They are the strongest members of society, always rolling with the punches that they are dealt. For all their hard work, we must reward them with subsidies. Certainly Germans. You claim to be upset by our divorce, yet Slovenia is Croatian clay. Curious? Turning point Hrvatska. Well, that's...
To the best of my ability.
I thought it said Thomas Dewey. So I'm a little confused about what happened there. I was also confused to see that Thomas Dewey's name pop up at all. Because, I mean, I haven't played Thousand Week Reich, so I don't know what the president VP setup is or how the nomination process goes, but I didn't think it, I don't know. The focus length modified a full month tick instead of 6.8 months or... I'll be honest, I don't even know what you're talking about. Missing... We could use some motorized, actually. Get some motorized in there. Farming subsidies. Well, nothing here. So let's just subsidize Croatian industry in Bosnia. Russia's doing okay-ish. They went... off them, it looks like. Next, we'll go ahead and we'll expand the SREM roads. Highways across Croatia are required for far more than simple industrial usage by now. The move our military from point A to B within a minute's notice, as well as for our countrymen to travel across the land for their work. For all of this, we need our road system to be completely flawless. While the recent improvements have undeniably been a major success, a new plan for the so-called Northeast Highway has been established. Fantastic highway like none before it, which shall not only be the topping on the cake for our improvements, but also be a symbol of Croatian efficiency. Well, I'm playing TNO now, losing hardest Himmler. Well, that's... Her Majesty's Missile Resistance. Feels bad. How you doing, Foxen? Been a long time. I don't know why it keeps popping us back to industry when there's nothing to research for industry. There are the new rifles, though, so we could get working towards those, honestly. I have a bit of a boost towards them, so... might as well. Maybe new fighters, too. And then we'll get working towards probably decryption, I guess. We got some new units. Probably assign them to this part of the front. These guys are coming along relatively okay. Build aircrafts. We need some more tanks, I realize. What do we need exactly? Light and medium tanks. Get working on some medium tanks for now. Expanding SREM Road so we can actually build some stuff in this province, I think. Well, that was just infrastructure, actually. We can't do anything there. Let's power our war machine, then. The Croatian Armed Forces deserves the best and only the most high-end equipment, from rifles to tanks and from ships to planes. These are things, of course, necessary to defend our people from any threat. I'll conduct a military expansion unlike any other in our admittedly brief history, to finally set our dominance into stone. Croatia shall never be bullied into submission, for we shall always fight on. That's something I like to hear. These guys might be overextending a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Penis stole the... Look at that. Montenegro oh, that's Serbian. I don't Honestly, I'm going to very dangerously spicy territory if I start making Balkan memes or Balkan jokes, so I might. I'm just gonna abort from that joke. I'm pulling away from that one. We'll get working on some more tanks. Make sure we get some more developed, filled out armies. Beautiful, look at that. Ooh. We'll select these two guys, send them there, then these guys there. What are Serbians gonna do about it? Get bombed again? Hey. Our war machine. Sudan gains independence. Interesting. Let's do an armament effort for Split. Split, the most important Croatian city on the coast of the Adriatic, has been selected by the government to be the main center of our military industry. Which, being the furthest away from the borders of some of our worst enemies, it ensures a safe place from any threat by ground forces, an advantage which is highly valued by our military officials. The build-up of our military industry shall be the beginning of a new age for Croatia, with which we can fill our military demand for up-to-date equipment and a greater military presence in our own country. I mean, that works for me, honestly. Meanwhile, I'll work on that, I guess. I don't know. Alright, we got some more. We're working on fighters and casts for now. We need some rubber. Trade with Indonesia for now. And now we got a whole lot of factories. Look at that. Put that towards our Air Force. What do we want to do? I guess we'll get working on this. Why not? Indonesia, truly the greatest friend of Croatian people. True. Serbian and Croatian people have had a troubled history over the past couple of decades. However, deep down, we're not too different. While the Serbs practice Orthodox Christianity and claim a very different heritage to ours, our blood is not really that different once their respective nationalities are broken down to their very basic elements. We'll attempt to repair relations with the Serbs in the hopes of bringing peace to our exhausted peoples. Well, the Serbs might not be around for much longer. Might be taken over by Mr. Bunkerman at this rate. But it sure as heck is a nice thought, isn't it? So I can get down with that. I'll train one more round of these guys, and then I think we're good. We'll have a full army of guys, and I don't want to push it too much more from there. And I think once we get a full army, which is probably going to be next video, we'll go ahead and push. They're actually under HoI, or however you pronounce it. We'll work towards this, because I think this will be a nice final focus. Let's do blessings from the church. Catholic Church in Croatia is perhaps the second most important institution, sitting firmly behind the Croatian state itself. Archbishop Aloysius Stepanek had become a significant figure in Croatia in the years of Ante Pavlik as a figure that espoused a strong connection between the Christian Croatia and the Holy See, but was also known for his quiet opposition of Poglevik's methods of maintaining order. Having sufficiently distanced ourselves from Ustaza, perhaps we can get Stepanek to endorse our new government, move which would undoubtedly boost our government's popularity with the people. Fucking crap. I know, it's great. Build a few more military factories from here. Put a little bit more into tanks, honestly. Yeah, looks like the bunkers might not hold out for much longer, admittedly, but... We'll was worth a shot. I'm gonna make sure that we have our Air Force nice and ready. Shit, I don't know what I did. God damn it. How do I add planes? Superiority. Get some. Oh, that's Belgrade, right? Not Zagreb. We don't own that one. That's Air Group. I think I'm just being silly, but I don't see where to... Oh, there are no airplanes in reserve. That's our problem. Okay, I understand now. Correction, we don't own Belgrade yet. True. True. We might never own Belgrade at this rate. I'll be honest. With the Ustasha in flight and the new government finally cementing itself for good, there is one last matter to take care of: the clergy. Having initially supported Ustasha out of a sense of national pride for an independent state, many within its ranks, most famously Archbishop Aloysius Stepanik, have gradually become a harsh critic of Ustasha's genocidal methods, wasting no time in condemning the late Ante Pavlik and his gangsters. Many within the clergy have become outspoken critics against anti-Croat Nazism, and have even gone so far as to demand the excommunication of any and all Croatians who still follow the Ustasha's banner. It would seem that the church has finally adjusted to our new government. Can I get an amen? Let's go with our man in London. There are many ethnic Croatians that chose to flee to London when the Germans and Italians invaded Croatia in 1941, many of whom still hold significant sway in British political organizations. We'll reach out to our brothers in arms in Great Britain and renew our ties with the Toronto Accords' closest ally to fascist Europe. And we need more planes. I think once we get these guys ready, go and declare, which is probably going to be something that goes into a next video, which I was planning for there to be 3 parts, so I guess it's actually going to work out that way. Do some casts next. Fighter ones. We're going to need a lot more tungsten now. Trade off our friends for Yanks. I've got our man in London. Let's request British assistance. New friends in Britain are not only a fellow democratic nation, but a prosperous one as well. We'll ask our Anglo friends for economic assistance so we can stand on our own 2 feet as an equal nation in the free world. Let's see what we can get. We can get these guys to help us. Potentially. I want to go Super Marine once we get that finished up. The bunkers are falling. Truly a sad day. Oh, those are Dutch. Okay, I understand. Motherfuckers! Are you kidding me? What the fuck, Hugh? You smug cunt. Why would you do that? Listen to Dunkirk. You guys fucking deserve Dunkirk. How about that? Yeah, I said it. I need to take a second. It's a good thing the episode's over. I'm about to have a heated gamer moment if I keep going. So, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah. The audio was right. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. Yeah. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.